extraordinary experience I had with washing. I was living in New York. I was about 24, and I had had a letter from my brother. In those days you didn't have email, you had letters. And he said, my friend Francis is coming to New York. May I give him, I've given him your address and phone number, and he might take you out for lunch. Well, I thought that was wonderful. And I knew Francis just a little. He was an unusual man. He was a Jesuit priest. But he also liked to take young women out for lunch. And I thought this was rather jolly, rather exciting. And sure enough, he showed up and he took me down to a bar, to a restaurant in New York, and he plied me with a drink I'd never had before, which is very dangerous, I think, for young women. However, it was a, what do you call them? Oh goodness, I can't even remember. It had whiskey, it had scotch in it, and something else. It was not a scotch sour, but it was
whiskey
a funny,
sour.
What?
Whiskey sour?
No, it wasn't a whiskey sour. It was one of those funny names. It was a sort of, anyway, it was delicious. And the second one was even better. And the third one was just took me away. And we had a lovely lunch, and we said goodbye, and he went one way, and I gently reeled home to the apartment where I was sharing, which I was sharing with another woman. And she said, are you all right? I said, yeah, I'm all right. I just had the most wonderful night. Oh, goodness. And she said, oh, well, would you mind just popping down to the basement? I've got some washing in the wash, and I needs to go in the dryer, and I've got some washing here that needs to go into the wash, and you can turn it on. So I said, sure, whatever. And she gave me the washing powder, which was cake. I don't know if you remember these. They were big, round, hard cakes of soap. So I thought, well, that's easy enough. So she put that in, and she gave me the pile of dirty washing, and I gently wandered, floated down to the basement. And I looked at the machines, and I thought, what have I got to do? So I put down the washing, and I thought, I think, oh, that's the dryer. So I took out opened the dryer. I thought, right. So I put the washing in the dryer, and the dirty washing in the dryer, and I put the washing powder in there as well, because I thought it would be a good idea to wash it. But I had the wrong machine. So I turned it on, and it went clunk, 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 clink, clink. And I thought, there's something wrong. I've done something wrong. So I opened it up, and there was no water. So that was strange. So I pulled out that washing, and there were lots of bits of gritty stuff. So I hauled all that out, and I thought, and I opened the other machine and said, ah, there's the washing. So I put the washing into the dryer with a few bits of soap left, turned it on, and it was clunking and banging. And then I put the dirty washing into the washing machine, and what little soap I had left, I think I put that in too, and I closed the lid, and I thought, now. And I looked at the buttons, and I pressed buttons, and I left it all there. And I went upstairs. She said, well, what have you done? I said, I don't know quite what I've done. It's all right. And she said, you'd better go to bed. No more washing for you today. And that was the best washing day I've ever had.